Yeah. Hello people, I'm Jabby Kuwait, joined by Achara Kirk.
Hello.
We're going to look at the official trailer for Sanju, starring Ranbir Kapoor, Sonam Kapoor, Paresh Rawal, and Vicky Kaushal, as well as a number of other people, but we're just gonna leave it at that. From IMDb, it says a biopic of the controversial life of actor Sanjay Dutt, his film career, jail sentence, and personal life. This is directed by Rajkumar Hirani, who also was a writer on the film, as well as Abhijat Joshi. A quick shout out, thank you to Rashi Mudalkar for doing the subtitles on this. Very last second, she literally just gave this to us. She did it right after the trailer came out. Thank you, Rashi Mudalkar.
गुड इवनिंग लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। आज मेरे लिए बड़ा खुशी का दिन है क्योंकि मेरी ऑटोबायोग्राफी, मेरी आत्मकथा आप लोगों के सामने आ रही है। इतना वैरायटी वाला लाइफ आपको किधर मिलेगा? मैं बेवड़ा हूँ, ठरकी हूँ, ड्रग एडिक्ट हूँ, सब हूँ, लेकिन टेररिस्ट नहीं हूँ।
आपके पास AK-56 थी?
नहीं सर।
Damn.
बताता हूँ सर, सब बताता हूँ। मैंने पहली बार ड्रग्स ली क्योंकि मैं डैड से नाराज था, दूसरी बार क्योंकि माँ बीमार थी, तीसरी बार तक मैं ड्रग एडिक्ट बन चुका था।
अपनी बीवी के अलावा तुम और कितनी औरतों के साथ सोए हो?
प्रोस्टिट्यूट्स को गिनो या उनको अलग? नहीं, उनको अलग रखता हूँ। 308 तक याद है। चलो आप सेफ्टी के लिए 350 लिख लो।
हमारे गांव में ना एक कहावत है, खींचे तो घपा गपचे।
ट्रांसलेट कर।
घी मतलब पैसा
और घपा गप
सेक्स।
अंडरवर्ल्ड से दोस्ती करेगा तो प्रेस वाले पीछे पड़ेंगे ही ना।
संजू, मंगलसूत्र कहाँ है? Where is my bloody मंगलसूत्र?
मुझे कुछ नहीं पता था बम ब्लास्ट के बारे में।
कोर्ट में बोला कि मुझे सब पता था।
पूरा कंट्री टेररिस्ट बोलेगा?
वो तो अभी बोल रहे।
I'm not a terrorist.
आपका बेटा बेल पे है, फिर भी अंडरवर्ल्ड के साथ बातें करता है। पिछली 12 फिल्में फ्लॉप है। इन शॉर्ट, फिनिश्ड।
मेरा बेटा कोई गुजरा हुआ वक्त नहीं है जो लौट कर वापस नहीं आ सकता।
Oh no.
दादा पोर्ट से पानी आ रहा है। दादा प्लीज है।
टाइगर है तू, टाइगर। रोर। क्या नहीं है? रोर। बाबा किधर है यार? तू शॉट रेडी है?
अरे बहुत ट्रैफिक है। ये मोहम्मद चक्कर, कोई एक्सीडेंट हुआ है क्या? उसको हटा। अरे टैक्सी को हटाना।
बाबा मैंने लैंडलाइन पे फोन किया।
I feel like I'm going to be echoing a lot of the things that I said in the teaser trailer, and I feel like you're probably going to as well. What this did great, marketing-wise, it was more like an extended cut of the teaser.
Yeah.
You just saw more of what was already there. It's still not giving you too much. Obviously, you for those of you who've been following Sanjay Dutt's life for a long time, you already are familiar with a lot of these stories, so you're just kind of seeing it play out in these performances with these wonderful actors. For that alone, I'm very intrigued. I think that, you know, obviously he went through a lot during the course of his life, and Ranbir Kapoor here has the opportunity to explore all of those emotional roller coasters over the course of making this movie.
Yeah, it's an actor's dream to be able to inhabit that character. First of all, he's got that physicality down.
Yeah.
Plus, he has to go through all the different stages of a person's life. I was quite impressed with just the physical transformation as well, the weight gain. And
yeah, he really went through all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, just in that trailer, you could see him shapeshift like to 15 different forms of Sanjay Dutt. I was like, holy crap. He really put himself through the paces making this movie. I wonder how much of that was actual physical Robert De Niro style Raging Bull transformation and how much of it was makeup and prosthetics and whatnot. Either way, it looked like he really went through those transformations and really lived the life of the dude. I've said this already, like, if this was an American film, he'd definitely be up for an Oscar nomination. I mean, he could be anyway. Sometimes that happens.
There's something about his eyes as well.
He really captures
He
it.
really captures it, because I don't think I've seen too many trailers with Sanjay Dutt, but his eyes are definitely very
unique.
Yeah, and he's managed to capture that, which is kind of amazing. I do think that it's very interesting, just his whole life story, that up and down trajectory of someone who was born into basically Bollywood royalty, right? And then going through drug addiction and what looks like sex addiction, and then getting involved with the wrong people until finally being branded a terrorist and serving time in jail.
Yeah.
And then coming out and still having a career.
Right.
Which is kind of amazing.
I think part of it is also that inherently people want to root for you.
Yeah.
And they're hoping that you are the person they believe you are, that they believe in you and they want to see you. They want to see you, like, as the underdog, kind of come up against all odds and become the best version of you and come back and, you know, be a wonderful actor again. I think that's part of what we'll see here in the film, is that kind of inspiration he feeds off of from his fans, from his audience.
And from his family and friends as well. Yeah, because there was that lovely scene where, I don't know if that's a friend or a brother or someone who's like, you know, you're a tiger, come on, roar.
Yeah.
Fight back.
That's going to be an emotional scene. He goes through a lot in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. The whole poopy situation in the jail.
That was pretty...
Not into that.
That was pretty gnarly. That was...
No, thank you.
That was nasty. The director's approach here is interesting because visually he's trying his best to kind of take you into that mindset with the colors and the visual effects and the set pieces and whatnot. Just the set design in certain scenes. Like, it feels like the director's really trying to let you see from his perspective what he was seeing. It's not an easy task to, like, try to imagine that and bring that to reality. It almost feels like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas or something like that. Right. You know, some kind of like drug trippy movie, which, I mean, it suits the picture because that's what he went through in the movie. I really like the approach that's being taken here. I wonder how it's going to feel over the course of the movie. Another film that I can think of that kind of made me feel that way, like made me feel like I was on cocaine, was Wolf of Wall Street. Right, it was just that kind of unending energy, it just, you know, kept going.
Very frenetic.
Very visceral, yeah. And so I feel like we're gonna get some of that here because it seemed like he lived life like, or he's living life that way. I don't know how he is in this moment right now, but it seemed like he was, for a lot of his life, he was just living life on the edge, just, you know, unstoppable, constantly in the red RPMs, driving in 6th gear. I would imagine that the director's going to employ that kind of style in terms of, you know, the aesthetic and the editing style.
I'm expecting a lot of heart, actually. Just considering Rajkumar Hirani's previous body of work,
Idiots, PK.
They were movies that really moved me. So, you know, I think there's going to be a touch of lightheartedness, but then also some serious drama that's going to, like, hit you right in the feels.
He also did Mona Bai, MBBS, so he is the perfect guy to direct this movie. He's worked with him. He worked with him on one of his biggest pictures of all time. There's a lot to be excited for here, and I'm really, really hoping for it, and I'm really looking forward to it. Rajkumar Hirani, like you said, he has a good measure of balance when it comes to the drama and the comedy and giving you both in almost like a Chaplin way, kind of taking you back and forth between the two. He'll hit you in one moment with laughter and then have you crying the next.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to this. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. It is 3:40 a.m. We've been waiting for the trailer to drop and then the subtitles, and now we can finally call it an evening. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Love you all. Thank you for your patience. I know you all were expecting this trailer reaction. And check out Achara Kirk. Follow her on social media if you haven't already. Follow me on social media if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jabby Kawai. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.